Good evening. My name is Leigh McMichael, and I guess I'm last, so I have a lot to follow up on. I echo everything that my running mates have said, and I just want to say this whole thing started with masks for me. I was a mom, and my kid was going to be entering kindergarten, and she had to wear a mask. And a bunch of these lovely ladies and we were neighbors, we were friends, and we got together and we thought, no, not our kids, not this year. That's not how it's going to be. And we forged this Students First ticket, and there was a lot of talking and convincing people who thought they couldn't run and they couldn't do it and they didn't have what it took. And I remember kind of spearheading it and thinking, I'm going to gather the best people I can find, and I'm going to bring 6 people to this ballot, and we're going to sweep this thing. And we did. We swept it. But I say all this because it started with masks, and then we were already deciding to run, and it became sex ed, and then it became transgenderism, and then it became. And so we started this before it was the parental rights movement, I think, and it became something bigger than it really was. And my background as a teacher, as a psychology major, I had 10 years in the classroom. I was high up in the teachers union. People would probably be shocked to hear that. I considered myself a Democrat. I actually considered myself a liberal at one point in time. I just think that things have changed, and people need to put the political things aside and think this is about children's innocence, and that's really what it's about. The biggest accomplishment that I think we've made as Students First is getting some of the librarians to reevaluate what they've brought into the libraries. The policy changes that we make here at that basic level at the school boards are important. The policies hadn't been revisited in years, and I think the really bland language that we had in there for the policies was like an open door. So things weren't spelled out. Oh, so this book will fit. This will be fine. We can pull this in. And it's like little at a time you realize your schools have now shifted. And so I'll echo what everybody else says. It's time to get out, even if you don't have kids in the school system, if you believe in protecting the innocence of children, it's time to come out and just support, even if you just sit there in the audience and nod and smile. So thank you all for what you've done to have this night for us. Thank you, Joe and Josh Akins, of course. I also have something to read on behalf of Lauren Collier. She had her baby, her 5th baby. I know, applause for that. She had her 5th baby just 2 days ago. But she still found it important to write something to speak to all of you. So I will speak on behalf now of Lauren Collier. Friends, colleagues, and dignitaries, thank you for this incredible honor. I wish I could be with you in person tonight. We welcomed our 5th baby on the first day of school this Tuesday, a baby girl named Eden Joy. As I've taken these first few days to settle in with her, it's only reaffirmed my passion and my commitment to our children and to ensuring that parents are always at the forefront in making the best decisions for their children in raising them and in their education. A strong school-home connection that involves the families in the educational process and decisions has long been attributed to the highest performing students and districts. It's a partnership that I, along with my esteemed colleagues, are committed to continue to foster in our public service. It is an honor and a privilege to serve on our school board, and a responsibility we don't take lightly. Thank you again for your recognition of our efforts to support parental rights in education, in promoting healthy dialogue with our educational community, and in fostering policy decisions that best support the highest achievement of our students into well-rounded citizens serving this great nation.